Hi, Editing Pyra here. I came here to tell you that I will keep playing horror games, but never again alone in my room at 3 a.m. in the morning. That will not happen again. Also, Britney Spears is the reason I didn't scream my lungs out, so thank you. Okay, hi. I think I should start this by wishing you a happy Halloween and welcome to Love Sam. Fun fact, I listened to Britney Spears before I sat down and started this because I'm a bit worried. I don't know much about this game. I know it's a horror game. I know that people told me it was good, but other than that, I really don't know much about the story or how long this game is or really anything. I saw the trigger warnings after I bought the game, and just so you will be safe, here's the list. So there's violence, strong language, flashing lights, bullying, death. So if you feel uncomfortable, like if you really cannot hear or see anything about these topics, then this game is not for you. Please don't watch it for your own healthiness, for your own safety, well-being. Don't watch this game. Don't play it. I wondered what kind of horror game this is. If it's like interesting, if it's a jump scare type of horror game. And then I saw like the bullying on the trigger warnings, and I think I will cry. I think that's not the fun type of horror game. It's a type of horror game that will just make you instantly cry. Now, before we start, I want to read you out the little text that came with it, giving you a slight insight into the game. I found this like a couple minutes before, and I thought it would be a good introduction. So, yeah, just listen to me. Love, Sam. Alone in your room, you see a diary sitting on your desk. It wants to tell you a story. A story about a high school crush. A story about a small town romance. A story about how everyone is against you and nobody will ever love you again. Now, I read this text and I was like, oh, I really will cry because of this game. Not the type of Halloween feeling I was looking for, but okay, we're here, there's no going back. We'll just see how far we go with this. Sit down and start reading. That's exactly what we will do. So there's a lot of reading in this game. So this is another game where you just have to listen to my beautiful reading voice. I'm sure you're all excited. Let's go. Let's just go into it. Oh, great. The light's on. Oh my god. Why are you speed walking? What's going on here? I'm so not used to this. So yeah, the game told us to sit down and just start reading. Can I look around the apartment? It's a bit... Oh. Yeah, that's about right. Britney Spears, give me power. Okay. My dirty little secrets. Read on to move on. Oh. Oh god, that's such a... The last human on Earth was sitting alone in a room. There came a knock on the door. A knock on my door? Oh. I've never cared for keeping a diary, but now seems to be a good time to start keeping one. Why? Because after all these years, I just can't forget about what I used to be. The light of my life. I know, overdramatic much. Oh, the sketch. Is that the crush? Knowing Brian Colmer as much as I did is bound to leave the big chunk of residue. Let's just say this diary is what's left of our relationship. Oh no. I know this will make me cry. Ah, damn it. 3 years. No. 3 years have passed and the world around me is still the same. Well, except for me, I look like a mummified corpse. Oh, okay. What would B say if he saw me again? B left Rosenpeak the moment he graduated high school to go to a fancy college of his dreams. Since then, I could only rely on my memories of him to keep on going. I wonder if it was the same for him too. Is the person who wrote this dead? Yeah, it seems like it. It sounds like it. When you love someone, his whole existence just gets etched into your brain.
So no matter how much B changes, I will always know it's him. But will B do the same for me? I love B, but he was not the most likely person to remember stuff. It's been 3 years, so it's possible he did forget about me. Or am I giving him too little credit? So here comes the big question. The big question, why do we have this diary? That's what I'm asking myself. Why do we have it? Will he remember me? Oh, circle your answer, yes or no? Do we have to do this? Are we B? This game gave us no introduction about who we are. Should I circle yes? Do we have to do this? Do I have to literally circle it? This is scary, like, how do I know nobody is behind us? Do we have to get a pen? This game... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, place it down. And why did I throw it? Why would I throw the pen? Will he... It's to yes. Yes to yes. Let's do yes. Okay. I don't want to upset the person. Who am I kidding? It's B we're talking about. We didn't have the most perfect relationship, but he won't just dump his memory of me down the toilet or something. He's too much of a nice guy for that. And don't forget cute. I just hope our time together was meaningful enough to him. Enough to make him cherish even the darkest ones. Okay, it's starting cute. I'm not scared yet. Maybe I'm not allowed to say this because that means I will just be overrun by the horror that will follow, probably. Speaking of cherishable memories, I wonder what happened to Joe's dinner. It used to be my favorite place, naturally, because it was B's favorite place to begin with. If there were two things that were too good for Rosenpeak, it would be Brian and Joe's dinner. Home of the best pancakes in the world. 5 stars. Cute. Things were so much easier back then. B would just go hey, and I would be like hi. Nothing but hanging out after that, with some occasional visit to Colton Hill. We had such a good thing going. Will he remember my voice? Will he say hi to me again? The time already ruined our moments. A phone is... Where did that... Where did the... Oh, hell no. Sorry. Excuse me. Where did the phone fall from? Okay. Ooh, okay, I think I chose the dumbest time to play this game. It's very late at night, which means if I scream, people will wake up, but then also I'm alone in this room. Which is also scary. If there was like someone else in this room, I wouldn't be as scared. But I'm all on my own. Okay, can I put the phone away? Why is it blocking me? Why did it fall from the sky? Scary. This would be the moment where I would leave. I just wanted to say hello every time I called him, but what I want to do and can do are two different things. Just enjoying B's presence on the other side of the phone was satisfying too, in a way though. He was so eager to know who was calling him in the right middle of the night. Okay. What? Maybe it's too loud for me. Yeah, totally not suspicious. Totally not scary or anything, huh? Oh god. There's a note. Letter, August 21st, 2006. That was a debut outfit. I admire your confidence, Sam. And with that, my whole high school years were probably over. First day of new school, and the new girl in town got classified as undesirable by what seems to be the queen of Wayride Academy. Oh no, oh no. I spent the last night telling myself, confidence, Sam, confidence, but looks like I should have spent that time picking better clothes. Try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids already look at me like I am a candy handed out by strangers. The package seems fine, but there's something fishy in there. Judging from their whispers, I could figure out they didn't know Wayride even accepted transfers. It's been less than 24 hours since I moved to Rosenpeak, and I already enjoy sitting alone in my dorm room, more than I attempt socializing with people who call me a city girl. Well, screw you too, I believe. Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends, after how my old friends decided to turn on me. I just hope these guys leave me alone at least. Keeping a diary sure can help keep things together in all the chaos. I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but this seems like a good time to restart. And kudos to Mom for giving me the advice. Shoot, almost forgot calling her while writing this letter. Diary, my only true friend. Love, Sam. Oh no. Oh, I can make the text bigger. Gotcha. Will B remember the moment he came into my life? For me, it is as clear as the moment he left. So clear that the downfall of our relationship still cuts deep into my heart. Oh. Yeah, life in Rosenpeak was a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Not exactly tasteful, but I learned to enjoy it. Nevertheless, it's where my heart lies. Wrote a poem in B's memory. He used to struggle with Miss Laisley's poetry practices, even if he didn't have to try that hard. Miss Laisley always told us poetry is not about using fancy words. Let your feelings do all the work. Well, this is how I feel. That's a poetry she wrote? A poem? I stand at his doorstep, heart filled with desire. He rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire. But before his spirit can soar, first he must answer the door. Knock knock. Oh, kill me. Kill me. Okay, don't. It's cool. It's fine. Oh, who's there? Who's there? I wonder who's there. Who's there? There's no one. Sam, is that you? What did I do? Am I Brian? Am I somebody else? Who am I? Oh, August 22nd, 2006. Stacy is a classic. What? Oh.
Okay, so I accidentally clicked off the letter, so here it is again. Let's try this one more time. August 22nd, 2006. Stacy is a classic, CFYI. She's the one who talked crap about my favorite vintage shirts. It's like she jumped straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking, and a cheerleader. She even has a beefy jag for a boyfriend. Is it Jog? Oh. I didn't want to start talking shit about someone already, but how could I resist? Every time I get in Stacy's view, triggered an obvious backbite. I'm seriously starting to think she's under a curse that kills her if she stopped talking about someone else. Sadly, coping with her bitchiness wasn't the hardest part of the day. Mom called again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here in Rosenpeak. I can still remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Wayride. None of us were expecting them to approve a transfer request of an 11th grader. Even if she told me she understands my need to move out of the city, I really feel guilty for leaving her alone. Even if it's Dad's fault our family is torn apart like this. You already used up your last runaway chance, Sam. Get your shit together. If not for you, for Mom.
I didn't read the letter. Hey. Scary. Oh, that's even scarier. I didn't. Oh, god damn it. Okay. I that way, right, kids? We're so predictable. Their doors were already open even before I put my hand on the knob. But B's door was closed, shut, so beautiful painted. Everyone liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. I knew there was something more behind that pretty paint, something behind his bright smile. Help me. But on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was a good enough blessing. I am scared something will happen. Was a good enough blessing for me, enough to make me want to never leave his side, ever. Can I turn around? I don't want to. Do I have to? Hey. Oh no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, Dad. August 26th. Okay. Okay, calm down. August 26th, 2006. My first Frozen Peak weekend. As the name itself gives away, the small town fits perfectly as a setting for a mystery horror genre. Lush forest, endless hills, and a lake that I'm certain is hidden a couple of dead bodies. I could pay a visit to the lake one day and take some gorgeous shots. As for now, I'm just gonna leave the DOI on my to-do list, which is already filled with crazy amount of homework. I now know why youngsters of Wayride will try their best to get as far away from school as possible after class, to escape from choking or the pressure that teacher gives them. Even on weekdays, pretty girls like Stacy will have their boyfriends give them a ride, and others make use of the power of public transportation to get to the more crowded parts of town. It does feel too quiet with no one left in school, but at least I don't feel as lonely as I was in San Diego. At least I don't have to watch everyone I know turn their faces away like I'm kind of a demon spawn. At least I don't have to be reminded of how fucked up things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be that hard. So I wonder how I should spend this afternoon. Write you later. Love, Sam. B was always pushing his limits. Well, it was more like he was always being pushed, but he was good at it. That's why he naturally became the best quarterback of the team, while maintaining a high grade for a star player. B was the best quarterback Wayride could ask for. Seeing him running all sweaty on the field always triggered something tingly within me. Something that made me want to catch him behind his back and never let go. A bit obsessed. Maybe a bit. Just a little. All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped restlessly into my brain with every heartbeat. It gave me a bad headache. A good kind of bad headache. I wanted it to stop. I wanted it to never stop. But as soon as B gave me that hey, all those headaches were washed away. It used to be the best prescription I could ask for. Hi. Take away the pain and let only the good things stay. Hey. Oh. That's what you want from me? Take away. Okay. Where did that came from? Where did the letters drop from? I shouldn't question things, right? Something is definitely fishy. Cursed. I don't know. August 31st, 2006. For a boarding school, Wayride intellectuals are not that interested in becoming intelligent. I visited the library for Miss Lacey's book assignment today, and two things surprised me. Number one, the place was much bigger than the one in my old school. Someone could get lost in there. Number two, I had a strong feeling that people rarely visit the library. Maybe because they feared being lost in there. The place was too clean. Even the books showed little sign of human touch. I wonder if Stacy is even thinking of picking a book, with her admiring her boyfriend Kyle sit to all day. I doubt she has spare time to do that. Is she depending on Kyle to do the reading for her? Seriously? According to what I saw so far, she's either busy reacting to whatever's coming out of Stacy's mouth. Oh, he's busy doing that. Or waking up some shenanigans with his Jack buddy, Brian. Was it? So yeah, right. In the meantime, I should be more concerned about myself than the well-being of the whole school. Okay? Open those eyes, no need for words. The sweetest love songs those eyes utters. Oh, so turn around and sing for me. Stacy. Hi. That's it? Can I keep going? Stacy!
I panicked so much that I kept calling her the wrong name, which is not the smartest thing to do when a ghost approaches you, I suppose. I'm not an expert, but I just assumed that calling a ghost the wrong name is only gonna make them more aggressive, so it kind of is my fault.
Stacy!